Yo, yo, yo. Let's get it. I'm streaming in this bitch. You feel me? Streaming in this bitch cause the playoffs starting. Hell yeah, I'm excited. About to get into a game. Let me goddamn do this shit, man. I'm gonna put some tags on this YouTube shit. And I'm hopping in there, motherfucker. Hell yeah. Hope my mic ain't bugging and shit like that. I'm about to check that shit too before I start. Yeah, that shit fire. My mic fire. Got a brand new mic. You feel me? Shit feeling straight. Shit feeling straight, man. Ain't gonna lie. Put in the thumbnail. Okay, okay. Thumbnail looking solid. I'm just gonna hop right in, man. We ain't even gonna get into all the preliminaries and shit like that. Just gonna hop right into it. Alright. Should I pick should I pick the Mavericks? Cause I already got them in the thumbnail. I think I should just go with the Mavericks. Go against the Mavericks in this bitch. Klay Thompson just made it in the play-in. He made it into game 2 in the tournament. So they playing tomorrow. Shit like that. Alright. Feeling juiced up. First game today. Check out the uniforms. What I want to rock. Yeah, let's go white. Fuck him. Yeah, let me put the stream on my phone so that motherfucker y'all can motherfucking comment. I could see that shit if y'all commenting in this bitch. Chef Boys. Alright, I'm about to play right now. My fault.
TGIF, everyone.
I have no idea how good I'm gonna be.
We're bringing it to you.
Fuck, the volume hella loud on my shit. Let me turn down the volume on my fucking headphones.
Live.
Did not mean to do that.
Two slam dunk champs. Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson.
Hopefully that doesn't turn the volume down for y'all, cause
And a look here at the scoring trend
mic.
over the last several months for Jimmy Butler.
And he's been on a roll during.
I edited the players and shit, edited their hairstyles and shit like that. You feel me? So they gonna look pimped out.
They've got
You
Spencer
got Jimmy
Dinwiddie.
Butler
Davis out there with Washington
with his
Then
arm
it's Klay
sleeve,
Thompson and
brand
it's
new
Gafford
haircut.
at the center position. And for Golden State, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green
Yes,
out
sir.
there
I haven't
with Jimmy
played
Butler.
this shit in
And
minutes,
it's Moody in at the 3 slot. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Now here's Dinwiddie.
He ain't going nowhere. Ain't no
credit
way
to
he made that
Dinwiddie,
shit over
taking
Curry.
the hit well and finding a way to
Had my
power
hands up
through
and
it.
everything.
Curry drives in. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Ain't no way. Yo, this game dick riding.
Dinwiddie with it.
I missed a wide open
There's
layup,
the
but
three.
Dinwiddie makes it contested.
Hauled in by Curry.
That's booty cheeks.
Left side Butler. Outside Green. The three is up.
Oh shit!
Curry's shot
Oh, I
is
ain't gonna
off.
lie, Klay Thompson kind of
Here's
made me
Dallas now.
anxious right there.
Outside
His ass
Davis.
came out of nowhere. He came flying in that bitch.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so
He ain't
far.
going nowhere.
Nice move. The
That
Mavericks
shit.
rebound.
Come
And
on,
here's
man. Get
Thompson
the
for three.
rebound. That's the
Counted
thing
from
about the
distance.
Warriors right now,
Love
man.
watching Klay
Ain't
Thompson
getting
and
rebounds.
that easy stroke of his.
We gotta do something. We
Earlier,
gotta
Allie before
start cooking.
spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously
you
a
need to
tremendous
clamp my
offensive
shit.
player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector,
There it is.
and he moves like a wing out there
Buckets.
on the perimeter. Without a doubt,
Moses
Davis
Moody.
covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Thompson. 23 points his last outing. Outside Davis.
Seen the screens, I
Fires
seen the
three.
screens. You missing that? Ain't no way.
Rebound by Moody.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Oh, fuck.
Pass to Pajimski. Here's the pick. Fires for three. Another three for Golden
Green
State.
bean.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Thompson. Now Gafford. Washington outside.
I'm looking at everything, trying to see
5 on the
where
clock.
everybody going.
Pass to Thompson. He shoots it.
Damn, you leaving
They
him
get it
wide the
back.
fuck open.
Davis
Okay, you
with it.
missed. That's cool. That's cool. Come on.
Count it. And that
Dang,
gets him in the
our
books. He's
size,
1 for
bro.
3.
In
We
a
so
league of
short,
guys
nigga.
who are extremely
We gotta
long,
make up for
AD
that shit with the
still stands
threes.
out.
Outside Moody.
Good
Here's
shot,
Butler.
they ain't gonna
Check
lie.
by Davis. Dinwiddie against Curry. Back to Butler. Pass to Curry.
Come on.
Fires it from 18. So it'll
Hey,
be 2
foul.
free throws.
And
He's
one.
fouled in the act of shooting.
Should've made that shit.
It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
That's a wonderful use of the
Just gotta
pump
keep
fake.
screening
Who is
right
it
now.
that's
I don't
not
really
gonna
like
respect
doing the
Steph
screens,
Curry
but
faking you out on a
I'm
shot
on my
attempt.
ass right now.
And he drops it first. Stephen Curry is still playing.
Gotta
The
green this
debates have
shit.
already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there,
Yo, Mavericks
shame on you.
and
At
the Warriors
6'2",
in
this
a
guy is
7-game
pound for
series
pound
would be
the
fucking
best
straight
player
cinema.
suited up in this league.
Straight up.
Exum's checked in for
We
the
need that.
Mavericks.
We
And
need
so
that. Will it
Jason
happen?
Kidd
I don't
calls
know.
for the timeout. He
I
wants
have
to
no
give him a
idea.
breather and talk things over.
Stephen Curry hasn't been scoring. He only made 2
You're
free
looking
throws,
at the
man.
best in free throw shooting
But,
last year in the NBA.
that's all right. You feel
Number
me?
1, Klay Thompson.
He's
Stephen
trying to
Curry
win the
is
game.
second.
From the free
He
throw
start
line,
cooking when he starts
those
cooking.
two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
I got that defense. Come on now. Draymond Green with the headband. Headband. They don't want to see headband Green. Headband Dre. They don't want to see him with that
And here
headband.
are the Mavericks now. They trail by 1.
Clamps.
Now here's
Clamps.
Exum,
You
defended by
can't
Pajimski.
leave this nigga
And
open.
he gets that one.
Pounding it inside
Thought he was
early
gonna pass
and
it.
often, setting a physical tone.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Curry. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, knocks down
Green
the
bean.
triple.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
Thompson outside.
Okay,
Pass to
setting
Davis.
screens.
Launches a
Setting screen. He
three.
ain't making that shit.
The
Come on now.
Warriors pull it in.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Now Moody. Right side Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3.
Yeah, that's off.
No good.
I saw Jimmy right there. Should
And
have
here's
passed
Davis.
it.
He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's
Show me.
Dinwiddie on the wing.
How do we switch?
Here's Gafford. And it's a big finish right on Draymond Green. Oh,
Gonna
my
be a good one.
goodness.
Ain't gonna kill it.
Most of Gafford's points are going to come right there around the rim.
Hey,
He loves to throw it down.
couldn't beat him right there. I thought I could beat his ass. Make a quick
Thompson
layup.
scanning the floor. Pass to Dinwiddie. Exum with it. Now here's Davis. Moody defends.
Oh shit.
Davis hits.
Damn.
Such a critical part
I didn't
of
know-
how
I
their
didn't know there was
offense
a
is going to
mismatch right
flow.
there.
Things are only
Fuck,
working
they called the
when he seems to
timeout and
be on the
slowed me
floor.
down.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Payton's checked in for Jim's.
Yes, sir.
Wow!
And we gotta start heating up
That's a
with
little
Jimmy.
something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
I got Buddy Hield and some Kyries.
Back to Exum. Washington, a screen on Hield. Pass to Washington. 4-3.
Hell no.
Hits the trifecta.
What the
This game has been
Fuck.
like a seesaw. Both
bullshit,
teams going
man. I
back
had
and
my
forth at
hand
one
up,
another.
man.
Yeah,
This
everybody
motherfucker
trying to
making
get
that
away
shit.
from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Kuminga. Outside Butler. Little turnaround. And
That's
the
off.
rebound goes to Dallas.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Exum. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Inside. It's stolen by Washington.
Yo.
Exum up top. Here's Lively.
Clamps.
No good.
The
Would
fuck?
have counted had
Okay,
it gone.
miss.
And that concludes a back and
We down
forth,
3
high-scoring
in this
first quarter of play.
bitch.
Dallas.
It's not good. Not good at all.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what
Haven't made that
happens
many
here in the
threes at
second.
all. Made 2
When you
threes,
consider
and
how
after
Dallas
that, I
is
haven't
doing,
made
guys,
any.
Your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brett.
Fuck.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous
I'm thinking
it is
he's
to
leaving
come
me
in and
open,
swoop
but he
through to grab offensive rebounds.
decides some
Golden State has
motherfucking
bought into that philosophy.
give me
They
a
also
quick,
have
you
guys
know,
who take a lot of long shots.
contest.
So that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kuminga is out
Man,
there
that
with
contest don't
Jackson
mean
Davis.
shit. Come on,
And
stop
it's
playing.
Payton in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Exum outside. And he lobs it up top.
He missed.
Stolen
He
by
missed the
Payton.
lob.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life.
We need
He said being a
those
part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise,
transition
established a culture,
threes.
and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations. I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Outside Payton, back to Hield.
Come on.
Pass to
They
Curry.
gotta do a screen. They gotta do some fucking motions.
Puts up a three. Curry with another miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they
I thought
do have an edge on the board.
players were about to start rotating.
And
but
so he
nah.
draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So I just threw it up there.
You played for several different
Tried to hope
coaches,
I was gonna
very
make
different
that.
philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well,
Could've
know,
got a
man,
better
I
look,
did.
I ain't
played
gonna
19
lie.
years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. Back to Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Rebounded by Marshall.
No way.
The Mavericks
No
leading.
way. That's all right. We gotta play good defense.
Now Lively. Williams a screen on
Bullshit
Green.
up.
Williams
Should've
with
made
it.
that shit.
Green picks him up. Back to Lively. It's Exum on the wing. Martin a screen from behind the arc. Exum gets the
Damn.
bucket. Exum's got 5 points now in the
I
quarter.
didn't think he was gonna
That
shoot
right
that shit.
there,
I ain't gonna cap,
that's
man. I
the
thought he
kinda
was
look
gonna
this system
try to
is
rim
designed
run
to
or some
create.
shit, but the AI is smart as shit. They got
Here's
my
Curry
ass.
for three. Can't get that one to go. And now just 3 of 10 shooting. Marshall passes to Williams. Here's Marshall. Outside, Williams. The three.
Yeah,
And the
making that.
Mavericks
Nah,
another
fuck.
three.
They're shooting nearly 50%
Fuck.
beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. And Moody is subbed in for Payton. Stolen
Damn.
by Davis. It's Exum on the wing. Butler covering. Pass to Davis. The 11-footer. And the Mavericks getting another bucket
He
right there.
making that shit. They making everything now, bro.
Despite
God
entering his
damn.
30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
I just need to start fucking
And last year, AD put
doing
up the
shit, you
best
feel me?
rebounding
Start doing
numbers of his
shit.
career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable
If I
of
miss,
taking
I miss.
over
I ain't
on
even
offense.
tripping. Damn, the fucking mismatch is crazy.
Davis down low. Moody defends. Kept alive. Davis getting it done in the paint.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And again, no good by Golden State.
And his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Pass to Gafford. Exum outside. Tries it from the block.
Nah,
Davis
these
with the
rotations,
bucket.
bro.
Getting
Like, what
done
the fuck?
inside.
Why are we?
Davis has got 6 points in the
Why are
quarter.
we
Well, the game's
not
4
doing
quarters,
shit
and after a tough
about these
first half,
rotations?
he's
Like,
found his
I have
rhythm
the
in the
coach
second.
on auto,
Steve
and this
Kerr
nigga ain't
calls
doing shit
timeout.
because I don't
A
want
moment
to
to rest
have to
and
do the
confer on
rotations
the
myself,
game
bro.
plan.
Like, fuck. We gotta run tall. It's over, nigga. It's over, nigga. We down 13, nigga. Damn. That's crazy.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Payton is subbed in for Moody. The three from Curry. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter, 4 already for the game.
Here's Gafford. He had 9 points in his last time out. The three from Washington. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Warriors trail by 10. Outside Curry. Outside Payton. On the wing, Curry. Back to Payton. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Washington outside. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
It's
I'm gonna have to get a
not easy to
rematch
finish in
after this
traffic,
one.
But those are chances
sure,
he
for
has
sure.
to convert.
Three-pointer. Curry with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's a 4-second
This
difference
is a
from the
warm
shot
up
clock in the game
for
clock.
real. Like,
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford.
look at this shit, man. This shit crazy.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They always switching, but I stopped them there.
Curry
They
looking it
gave me
over.
that one.
The three is up. That won't go either for Curry. Fires away from way outside. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's
Yeah, that
Dallas
shit got me weak.
earning
That's
this
why I
break
ain't
in the
making
action.
shit,
Up
man.
10.
Fucking
They've done well to disrupt the opposition.
the
playing
mismatches and
inspired
shit.
defense.
I didn't like
Check in with
understand
Allie
what the fuck
LaForce.
was going
Allie, what
on.
do
I
you
thought it
have?
was just like,
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense
I
struggling
don't
to
know.
contain them
I
in the
thought it was
first
just
half.
like the
How do you
computers.
remedy it?
they were gonna.
We got to get
They
that.
fucked
Thank
me
you,
up
Allie.
one
Good
time
stuff.
for putting
We
Pajemski
will be
on
right
Anthony
back
Davis,
after
but
this
then they
break
did it
for the beginning
again.
of the third
They
quarter.
kept doing it. I don't know what the fuck with that. I don't know what the fuck that was. It's because Steve Kerr be actually doing that in real life, bro. He be putting
Hello,
these small ass
basketball fans.
lineups
Anthony
in the
Davis has
game,
been the story of this
thinking
game
that
so
they
far.
gonna do
An
shit, but they ain't doing
incredible
shit
start.
but hurting the team, bro. But
AD stands for
it's
all
retarded, bro.
day in this one.
Podziemski on
When
Anthony
he's
Davis.
fully engaged,
Steve Kerr ain't
I'm
even
not sure
doing that shit.
anyone has a big
Like,
influence on it.
obviously,
Yeah,
like,
offensively, he can score
nigga, I don't even know how to
over you from any
switch,
spot.
nigga. To be
And
real
during
with you, I
that
don't know
first
how
half
to
of play,
make it
these
so
two
that
leading the way for
Butler
their
could
respective
go
teams.
on Anthony Davis or
Yeah,
or
they're both
Draymond
smart,
Green
driven,
could go on Anthony Davis and
extremely
Podziemski
talented.
switches back to his.
They've been
I don't know how to do all that. You feel me?
Thanks for joining us. Time to
And that shit's mentally tiring. You gotta motherfucking
And we played through the first half.
not just
Plenty
lock
of
up the
basketball
nigga.
left in this one.
You have the ball. You have to lock up and look at the floor as you feel me, as the ball's moving around and shit, and as everybody
And
else
so
is
it's
trying to
Curry
get
with
open.
it. He brings it up for the Warriors.
It's just
It's
madness,
a 10-point
mate.
game.
Shit,
And on the
madness,
floor
mate.
for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Davis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Washington. And it's Thompson in at the 2.
And every season, Dinwiddie just seems to get better, wanting to take on more and more responsibility. You have to appreciate his work ethic.
Really down 10
And he
though.
sinks the second. So it's the Warriors now.
Just gotta play around with this shit. Try to get
Outside
fucking
Curry.
Curry going.
Takes a 3. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 17.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly.
I'm thinking that I
right
should
there.
just play
Just an
around with the
epic
tall
move.
lineup,
Brent,
stick
you
with
could
the
hit
tall
the 3
lineup,
back in your
stick
day.
with the
No doubt,
stick with
Stephen Curry is the
stick with
best
this
three-point
lineup and
shooter
that's
in
it.
league history. What makes him so
But
good?
I
for the
just
league?
To me, BA,
and make
it
sure
comes
they
down
didn't
to
get they
the
ain't
way
getting
that
tired.
Steph
You
goes
feel me?
about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the off-season, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Moody, good.
Green
Backing up
bean.
that last 3 with another 3.
That's a
The
tough
defense
3 right
has to
there.
Stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to
Gotta
Gafford.
shoot threes. Everybody can shoot them.
Washington outside. Davis a screen. Down low.
Ah, bitch! What the
Davis asserts himself
fuck?
at the rim.
When you
You know what I'm
combine
saying? You
AD's
gotta
length
look
and
up
his
the
skill,
floor and
when
shit.
he's on like this,
See who the fuck
he's
gonna get
unstoppable.
open.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that
That's awful.
for a long time. So to talk
A
about
little
that,
longer.
it's pretty cool.
I thought it was gonna
To be
give
able
me
to
a
build it takes
the
time.
quick
We have the
fadeaway
personnel,
animation.
We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Damn,
And they're in
nigga.
win now mode.
This is
Allie.
the tall
Thank you.
lineup, nigga. They
Well-timed
took out the
pass
tall
and strong
lineup.
finish from
Trash.
Gafford.
This is the tall lineup. Like Mavericks hella tall,
Curry
nigga.
against Dinwiddie.
That's why Nico got motherfucking AD. Niggas wanna run tall and shit.
Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock.
Y'all niggas gay.
Three-pointer. Davis with a rebound.
Y'all niggas
They're just
gay.
owning the boards right now.
I need fucking fatigue, man. Shit.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody.
I've reached.
That's his first foul of the game.
I'm pretty fucking frustrated, man. Shit frustrating.
Just
Gotta
under
make more
2.5
shots.
minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to
And
Gafford.
not let these niggas open, man. That's
Now
the
here's
defense.
Dinwiddie.
That's fucking.
And a miss there on the triple.
There it is. There it is. That's the problem. Just the defense,
Outside
really.
Curry. And here's Podziemski. Back to Curry.
The fuck was that stumbling animation, yo?
Curry from inside.
Hey, get the fuck off me,
Just
little
from
ass
deep,
bitch.
Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Dallas leading by 7. Washington outside. Pass to Davis. Gafford with a screen on Butler. Here's Davis. That shot is off. Some
Dumbass.
solid defense from Butler. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Get the fuck off me. You
don't
cannot
talk
guard
much
Curry.
about Curry's athleticism. Some of that has to do with his conditioning, but he's gotten stronger. He's more creative with that dribble.
We coming
He's
back.
got that burst.
And so Jason
Okay.
Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody.
We gotta. I'm gonna stick with the squad. I'm gonna stick with this squad. Well, you gotta motherfucker keep that defense up. Keep that defense going. Maybe I should put in Kuminga as shooting guard. I'll put Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield. Gary Payton. Gary Payton can shoot.
And the Warriors
I can
make
make
some
him shoot,
changes.
and he can shoot.
Payton's checked in for Moody, and Hield is subbed in for Pajemski.
Okay, Payton
Marshall is
checked in for Moody.
Dallas.
Did I do
Exum
that?
comes
No,
in
I
for
didn't.
Dinwiddie.
But they gave it to me anyway. Fuck it. We'll rock with Gary Payton. He's good at
Third
defense.
quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
He made
And
it.
he'll take a trip to the line
He
for
made it.
2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Yo, this weak ass
3
game,
buckets in a
nigga.
row
I'm
off
telling you.
assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one
That's
misses.
that bullshit.
And here's Curry for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Fuck, I want to get
Gafford's
that
got
one
his
so
5th
bad.
rebound in this one. Exum passes to Thompson.
I don't know how the fuck I missed
Clay
that bullshit.
takes the contact
Oh.
and finishes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Curry. Pass to Payton. Six to shoot. Here's Hield. Gafford grabs the miss.
Damn,
Gafford's
these
got
niggas
6
is slow
rebounds
as
here
fuck.
tonight. Shot from the wing. Warriors with the rebound.
I wasn't even
Butler's
guarding
got
that nigga. That
rebound
nigga
number
missed the
5
nigga's
here
ass.
tonight. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Guys,
Damn, they just
well,
dick
Jimmy
riding
Butler
right now.
is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat as they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired.
Fuck,
He knew
fuck
there
off
was going to
me,
be
nigga.
someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits
Fuck.
in his
Let
new
me call
opportunity.
timeout.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And Steve Kerr calls time out here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter
Let me
some of the
see.
game plan.
Leave that nigga in. Take out motherfucking. Take out Draymond. Take out Curry. Is why they slow. Who the fuck?
Jackson Davis is
Yeah,
checked in for the
92.
Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Curry. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Washington. And here is Williams. The 11-footer. Payton with a steal. And here they come. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Jackson Davis.
Should've put it
It's
up.
stolen
Fuck.
by Lively.
Fucking had a brain fart right there.
Outside, Williams.
Nigga should have put it up.
Out left to the wing.
Damn, bro.
Marshall passes to Lively. Back to Marshall. Now here's Exum. Shot clock at 5. With the floater. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance
Nah,
at a
this game's
three-point
ass.
play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his
This
strength
game
and power
ass.
through contact.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in. Warriors trail by 12.
They getting and ones like a motherfucker in this bitch.
Hield on the wing. To get back on track. It's rebounded by Dallas.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pure from three-point range. Christie's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And the officials
Yo,
whistle
y'all
a foul
niggas
on the
suck
shot.
dick.
The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Stop
This
playing with
second
Henry
half has
Butter.
been all about looking to score in the paint. They've done a good job with that.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
Outside, Williams. Lively passes to Williams. Take it away.
Yeah, bitch.
And so it's the
Give me that
Dallas
shit.
Mavericks going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Curry and Heel to the sharpshooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Exum, Marshall. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Curry finds Kuminga. Back to Curry. Payton with it. Back to Curry. Left side Payton. Golden State needs to get off a shot with his first shot attempt. And too long on the shot.
Yeah,
Dallas
they
leading
on
by
my
12.
ass.
Pass to Marshall. Uneasy
the
two on the layup.
That's been typical of their performance today.
Just
They're
like
sharing
that?
the ball and
Damn.
creating good shots.
Straight bullshit.
Here's Curry. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass.
Go to
Wow.
three, go to three. Damn, nigga.
Looney the screen to the inside. Out to Heel. Williams against
Oh!
Curry. Over Williams. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
Now that hurts. You work all that time on
Just
defense,
on
and
my
Steph throws
shit,
up
bro.
something like that kills you.
Trying to get some space in this bitch.
Pass
Ain't
to
having
Marshall.
it.
Back to Exum. Warriors with the rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
There's a screen by Kuminga.
These screens ain't fucking working.
Outside Curry. To the paint.
Fuck.
That won't go either for Curry. The
we
Mavericks
need
lead by
Jimmy.
12.
Yo, this is straight ass,
Outside
nigga. Like,
Williams.
these niggas is not defending like this, man. Ain't no
Lively
fucking
with a
way. And
screen
they
on
going
Heel.
over these screens and shit.
Pass to Exum.
Damn, nigga, this shit fucking pissing me off.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Marshall.
That shit,
Down
just
it
get the
goes.
ball,
Counting.
nigga. Are you
Marshall's
kidding
got
me,
4
bro?
points now in the quarter.
And just executing
Yo,
at a high
ain't no
level.
fucking way.
Taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked
That's straight
about, but
dig,
its
man.
importance to
What
a
the
team showing
fuck?
up here, running
You
plays
kidding
that turn
me?
into
Like,
scores.
tip
And
the ball,
Steve
you
Kerr
can't get it.
calls timeout
Shit
here.
like
He's
that,
decided
man.
it's
Stop
time
him.
to clarify the
Stop him.
situation, leaving little room
They
for
stopping
error.
me, man. This game.
And some changes
I
here
think
for
this
the
game, I don't
Warriors.
know.
Green's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. And keeping us
do
updated from the
shit with
sideline,
this
Allie
fucking-
LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up. Going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort.
Can't even make a
Incredible
shot.
effort.
What the
So
fuck?
show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And it's Washington missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Heel. Tries the spin move. The three. Nails it from 3. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Still the strongest part of Buddy Hield's game. He is a lethal shooter. What a perfect stroke
Gotta
that
run
was.
that shit back.
Washington outside.
Fuck all the
Gafford in the
preliminaries.
post. Kuminga's on him. Davis from long range. Buries it from 3.
Good aggressiveness from
Yeah, we're
Anthony
gonna throw
Davis,
this
ready
shit
to
in the
shoot it
garbage.
as soon as
Fuck.
that ball touched his fingertips.
Outside Heel. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Second chance shot. And it's healed, missing.
I'm just
Here's
throwing it
Dinwiddie.
up,
He'll bring it up for Dallas.
trying to get
A
open.
17-point
Like what
lead, their biggest.
I'm trying to shoot shit that I feel is open.
From 12
Shit,
feet.
missing
It's
them
rebounded by
bitches.
Golden State. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and
Look at
exploit
that
those
shit.
all
This shit,
night. Great
that shit
execution
slow as
from the
fuck.
players and
That
coaching staff for the
dribble.
Mavericks.
When you look at the
That
stat
shit's
sheet,
slow as
it's
fuck.
impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought
And the
the same thing,
Warriors
BA. I
losing
mean,
like
the
this
difference in
against the
field goal
Mavericks. Mavericks
percentages is
not
pretty
beating the
shocking.
Warriors.
And so this win marks their
I
first
mean,
victory
yeah.
of the new year. And when you look at the game,
Like,
the one thing that helped fuel
Warriors,
this team to victory was the efficiency for
They got
Anthony
that.
Davis.
They got that
It
three-point
felt like there
shooting,
was more
man.
than one of them out there tonight.
They got
He was
that
involved
defense
on
too.
every
My
possession,
defense
and
was
he made his
fucking
presence
shit.
felt in so many ways.
Cause
43
second
seconds
quarter
left
really
in the fourth
fucked me
quarter.
up. Second quarter really fucked me up.
Outside Davis.
If it wasn't for the
Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Washington.
retarded ass rotation,
On the wing, Davis.
I would have been straight. It was just switching, nigga. They were forcing Davis to be on Brandon
Up and in on
Brzezinski,
the
and I
layup.
didn't even notice.
And the Mavericks lead by 17.
I don't know
And
how they
came
did
in
it,
here with
but
some
they did it. They got my
attitude, and
ass.
it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that.
And then the part
says
where
a lot about this squad.
Jonathan
They
Kaminga
really
tipped it,
came in looking
and it went
confident
back
and
to
didn't
the
let anything
Mavericks.
shake them. This is what a
I'm
dominant
weak,
team
man.
looks like.
I'm weak with that.
And now let's check in with Al. All right,
Yeah,
Alan,
I
thank
couldn't
you.
make a shot
Well,
with
folks,
Curry
that's gonna do it
because
for now. For Ali LaForce, Brent Barry,
fucking
Grant
they was
Hill,
on
and our
my
entire
dick.
2K Sports crew. This is Brian.
That's warm up. Let me get a rematch at their crib. Then I gotta usually create it.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Now Golden State's starting 5.
Hell no, what the
Backcourt,
fuck?
we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the 5. Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Pass to Moody. Puts up a deep 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Dallas. Davis kicks to Thompson. Takes a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Dallas. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach
Trying
said,
to beat
"I
that
told our
nigga
guys
Davis.
that we
Like,
have
I
to be
feel
right
like I
up
can't
on
get
him,
a
to
jump
fight
shot right
over
now because I've
screens
been
and
missing.
not allow him
So I'm
to
trying to
feel
get something.
comfortable out there.
Trying to get a
A
rim
huge
run or
test for
something.
any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
You see what I'm saying? So, fuck.
For Dallas, they've
I need to
gone
get
1 of 3
something
from
to
the
get
field
me
start
going.
this one so far.
That
So
shot
now
was
GA,
wide the
the
fuck
Mavs
open,
are
wasn't
so
it? Fucking
adept at
missed.
punting the
That's
matchups
crazy.
they want. They're patient
Why am I
and
missing? I don't
methodical.
fucking know. I'm
They
fucking.
never look like
I'm the
they're
sauce
in a rush,
guard.
right?
I shouldn't
Even
be.
when you send a double
I shouldn't
or
be
trap
missing.
the ball, the Mavs
Fucking
stay
missing.
calm
There it is.
and know
I
where to
should
go.
not.
It's what makes slowing
But
down their pick
missing,
and
right?
roll so difficult.
Here now is Dinwiddie after the three-pointer from
Gotta
Stephen
be the
Curry.
sauce guard.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Violent
When
bitch.
it comes to
Fuck
players
off
who
me,
like
pussy.
having fun, great Jimmy
Fuck
Butler
that.
has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Now here's Dinwiddie. From the wing. Count it. Good. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the night.
I think this is important for Dinwiddie's confidence. I mean,
Yo,
when
Mavericks
he's
have
knocking it
hella
down from
screens.
there,
Shit,
I think it
it's
makes him
crazy.
more aggressive.
Curry way outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I could have made that, but I fucking missed.
In the quarter.
And there's the foul. It goes
I
on
don't
Jimmy
know why the
Butler.
fuck I'm missing.
That's his first foul.
That was, but that was
Just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
late release.
Washington finds Davis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is
They
down
getting
there.
everything
He
easy
eats
as
good.
fuck, bro. I don't know
Curry on the wing.
what the fuck we're doing wrong.
There's a screen. There's the three. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Some nice
No
passing here
board.
by Dallas.
That's a
Thompson
problem.
with the bucket.
And this is Thompson's
Shit.
calling card. An exceptional shooter.
No board, no
from
threes.
downtown.
We ain't doing shit, man.
Here's
Fuck.
Curry. Takes
There
it
it is.
inside. It's
Give me
through
that
for his
shit.
second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
No board, no
This
threes.
early,
You got
they
a rim
should
run
be
or some
showing
shit.
a lot more energy on defense.
And
It's
we
not
fucking
there.
get
I'll
leaving
tell
that
you
nigga
what,
wide the
that
fuck
guy
open,
knows how
man.
to do that. Throw it down.
It's Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got
Can't
his
leave these
third bucket
niggas
of the
open,
night.
nigga. That's the
This is
problem
why
with
you
me, bro.
gotta be right up on Curry because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Here's Davis. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Pajemski. Curry against Dinwiddie.
Someone's
Lets
open.
it go from deep. It's rebounded by Davis.
Ah, bro. I have to see his fucking
There's a
player.
minute 47 left in the first
I'm
quarter
gonna
of the
shoot
game.
that because I need to
Count
see
that
where
one.
he's gonna release that
Dinwiddie's got
shit.
6.
I couldn't even
Props to
see that
Dinwiddie
nigga.
there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous
Curry, I
he
could do
is.
that, but nah, not with everybody.
Curry against Dinwiddie. Curry looking it over. Green with a screen for Curry.
Oh,
5
fuck.
to shoot.
Didn't let me give it back to Curry.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 10 points for him.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And Butler sends it back.
That shot never had a chance thanks to the quick hands of Jimmy Butler.
Outside Curry. This one for 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Washington.
What is that shit? Get that rebound.
Gafford passes to Washington. Dinwiddie outside. That doesn't go
Okay,
either
we good.
for Dinwiddie.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's 9 seconds separate the
That's
shot
off.
clock and game.
Just a little longer.
And it's Thompson with the
Just
ball to bring it up for
energy's going low.
Pass to Washington. Gafford kicks to Dinwiddie.
You gotta win this quarter, man. You gotta win
And
this
here
shit.
is Washington. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Davis.
Ah!
In by Davis.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a patient.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Dallas.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Ah!
Really well
Damn!
moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Exum is out there with Williams, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
It's Curry outside, and Lively pulls it down.
I should not be missing that shit.
Been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Washington. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year.
Gotta play better defense. I don't know why the fuck we only tied in this bitch. Curry's literally out here doing all the work. Can't do all the work the whole game. Like, gotta play fucking defense, bro. Like, this is insane.
And then for Golden State, Draymond Green comes in for Trace Jackson Davis.
My defense cannot be that ass.
Pajemski in for Heel. Now here's Exum. 11 points last game. Martin the pass to Williams. Tries from 10 and good. Got the friendly bounce.
No
off the right side
fucking
of the
way,
rim.
bro. No
Williams has
fucking
got
way.
his first basket of the night.
And of the last 6
I'm about to cook
baskets,
this
5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Cook.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate, and more often than not, succeeds.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Anthony Davis in for Martin. Now here's Curry. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable.
Oh my fucking gosh, yo. I'm so beaten right now. These niggas just fucking
Here in the second quarter, we played a little over 2.5
forcing me
minutes.
to miss. They're just forcing me to miss. I should not be missing that shit.
Again, Williams missing. The Warriors trailing. Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Damn.
Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Wide the fuck open. That's green. That's green all day. It's green all fucking day. Nigga, and I'm missing. What the fuck?
On the wing, Williams. Guarded
Straight
by
bullshit. Straight bullshit. Ain't no way I'm missing that
Curry
shit.
against Williams. Right side, Davis. On the wing, Gafford. It's good on the
Getting
putback.
all that fucking
And the Mavericks
rebound.
lead by 4.
And there's
Retarded.
a pattern starting to take shape here. They're
Fucking
working
retarded,
to get
man.
inside and getting good shots from close range.
Four of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Williams. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Dinwiddie. The Warriors making the shot. Exum kicks to Thompson. From outside, off the mark. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Podziemski. Nothing on the board. The kick outside to Butler. There's a good screen. The shot. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Here's Thompson.
Yo, how the fuck did he just... Okay,
I don't
good.
think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Hield, the pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Back to Hield. Pass to Podziemski. In the corner, Moody with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Moody's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Exum. Outside, Davis. Beyond the arc. And it's Looney.
I like the competitive. I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group. Boy, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Washington's checked in for Exum. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And nothing is falling for him right now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Green finds Moody. Here's Hield. Outside by
What you got? What you got? You ain't got shit. Come on now.
2 free throws coming.
Yeah!
I don't think you can get too physical with Butler because he's so smart and clever in how he gets into the defender to draw the foul.
That free throw good from Butler. Dallas making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result.
Buddy Hield got no fucking interior defense
And guys, they
at all.
continue to put a lot of pressure on
Give me
the
that.
interior
Splack him!
with their work.
Splack him!
Ah! Making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors lead by
We're doing
6.
this shit all
And
without
now
Curry,
we'll
so-
send it over to David Aldridge, who is
Hey,
standing by
but we giving
courtside.
Curry a break.
David.
Thanks
We doing
very
it.
much.
We doing
Thanks for the
it.
great
We going
interview,
great.
David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
I should have made this shit a 7-game series because like that's what I want. I want this shit to be a 7-game series. This is game 2.
Welcome
This
to
is game
halftime,
2. So
everybody. It's been
we lost game
Temporarily,
1.
It's been weaker than airport
Motherfucking.
toilet paper. Trust me, I
Now
know.
we
It's
got to
just
take
strengthening.
game 2.
Wait a minute. I can't
We
get
up
the image
6.
taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected
Yo,
him
this
at
game
all.
tripping.
And on the floor
I
for
might
Steve
take
Kerr
Steph
as we
Curry
get into
out,
the second
man.
half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry
Yeah.
and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at center. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything, Dave.
Yo.
Thank you so much. Warriors leading by 9. From outside the arc, and another 3 for Golden State. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Hell no.
An MVP candidate.
Yeah, give it. Come on.
Eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coaches decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused.
Oh,
completely automatic.
Oh, no.
Big fella spotting up, and AD more
I don't
than
like that.
capable of
I
knocking
do
it
not
down.
like that one
And we've got a
single
timeout
bit, my
called
friend.
by
I
Steve
do
Kerr.
not like that shit. I
This
do
will
not
give him a
like that
chance
shit
to
at all.
discuss some potential
I
alterations.
do not like that shit at all. How the fuck did he get open? I don't even know, my friend. How the fuck did he get open, my friend?
On the heel, he's checked in for the Warriors. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months
These can't go at me.
for Najee Marshall.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Curry finds heel. Three-pointer, Butler.
Oh, that's Jimmy. I thought that was Moody.
Miss again.
Fuck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Butler with
Yeah,
the steal.
Jimmy!
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And again, no good by Golden State. Mavericks trailed by 11. Inside, here's Gafford. The Mavericks shooting their first foul
Yo,
shots.
last
of the night.
game, they was getting
If we
them
want
and
to
ones
take a
like a
look back,
motherfucker.
they
They was
converted
getting
about 76%
and ones like it
from
was
the
candy.
line.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Warriors leading by 10.
And to me, Draymond Green
Way downtown.
really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Thompson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas. Curry against Dinwiddie. Outside Curry.
No,
From deep
nigga.
three-point land. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shakes him. And finished off by Davis.
One of the
fucking
dominant
guys
dunkers
be
in the
selling.
league. Davis can put on the show in there.
Curry in the lane. That one falls. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Why the fuck is he dribbling the ball? Nigga cannot handle, nigga. What the fuck?
For this screen on Curry. Dinwiddie with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's
on,
not
Curry.
playing well. It's really as simple as that.
No.
Washington against Hield. Uses the glass to finish
Give
the
me that shit. Big
Hield's got
body.
his first 2 points.
Big body.
And what a show of agility by Hield. Getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Nope, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Davis. Dante Exum is checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Payton comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Exum. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Hield. From past the arc. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the middle. Here's Lively. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here is the 2K.
I don't think so.
The Warriors, 4th.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Pajemski, no good from
Damn,
outside.
that
Got the
nigga
defender
so
off.
fucking long.
Fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Come on, Gary.
To the inside. Here's Marshall.
They should have gave me that steal, bro.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Payton looking around. Fires from deep. That shot misses. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Marshall dishes to Thompson. Here's Williams. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 5. Butler finds Pajemski. Golden State moving it around. Payton against Williams. Now Pajemski. Hield outside. Sinks the triple. Hield's got 5 points so far.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
They get it back. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Williams.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, how the fuck does he get his own
Go
rebound
inside
like
the
that?
huddle with head coach.
Keep everything sharp.
Stupid game. Stupid game. Stupid game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Dante Exum. Also Williams out there. Christie is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Christie. Nailed from 3-point land.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer.
There you go, Gary. Okay.
Here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Fires for 3. Warriors getting another chance here.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Curry kicks to Payton. Back to Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
On the offensive end, Curry
Where the
both
fuck is he
prolific
going?
and efficient.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Hardy, he's checked in for Williams. Then for the Warriors, ladies checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well,
You're trying to
take a
slow me
listen into
down.
what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Peyton left side. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one. Harden.
Nice defense from Kuminga.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Mavericks trail by 8. Nixon passes to Lively and finished off by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunity.
Three-pointer, Peyton. It's good from long range. Peyton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's Hardy. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Warriors leading by 7. Outside, Peyton. Kuminga kicks to Peyton. Back to Kuminga. On the wing, Peyton. Let's go. Peyton with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Exum passes to Hardy. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
What the fuck was that?
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah,
that nigga just slided right
You know,
in.
guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's subbed in for Gary Payton. Here's Davis, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Curry against Dinwiddie. Now here's Curry. D right on him. Back to Pajemski.
Oh shit. I didn't know I broke his ankles.
They kick it out to Green. Shoots over Washington. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 8. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Nothing soft
Better than
about
3
the
though.
put back there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Curry outside. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Washington kicks to Dinwiddie. Thompson from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight. Curry against Dinwiddie. Curry dishes to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Thompson finds Dinwiddie. Down low. Fades back. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Watch out. Anthony Davis is caught fire.
Green with a screen for Curry. From the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's Davis missing. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Try to give it to Curry, bro. Don't let me give it to him.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Dallas calls timeout. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Davis. Over Butler. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
They grab their own miss. From deep, Washington. It's money from deep. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
Get back.
When this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
So it's a 1-1 series.
David. Thanks very much,
It's
Jimmy.
a
You guys had it
1-1
going from long
series.
range. When that happens, how does that affect the offense?
Well, when I'm making shots.
Thank you for that, David.
Yo, I'm gonna make a
And
playoff.
that'll
I'm gonna
wrap
make a
it up,
playoff
folks. For Clark
series on
Kellogg,
this
Greg
shit.
Anthony, and David.
I'm gonna make a playoff series actually up this shit. So gotta remember how to do it. Is it this? No.
Welcome to a fresh new
I forgot what it is. Not my team. What the fuck am I doing on my team? I just clicked A for no reason.
NBA 2K
Okay,
TV.
The NBA playoffs are around the corner.
How do I do that shit? I think they took it out. Did they take out the franchise, like my franchise and shit like that?
They're in the West.
And we recently caught up with power forward Jalen Williams.
The
Take a look.
fuck?
Jalen, welcome to
Yo, I
NBA
gotta
2K.
look
Do
this
you
up
play
on
NBA
YouTube.
2K25 a lot?
I do, for the most part. I know my friend group does. So throughout the house, there's a lot of controller.
My
throws
league
and
is called
yelling
My
and
League.
stuff like that.
You want to shout any
2K25.
players that you play out, like maybe a group that you run with? Anybody?
I'll shout out. Can I shout out like a gamer tag?
Gamer tags,
Mr.
anything.
Air Jordan 27. Yeah.
Okay, camera point over there.
Yeah.
Yo, they took it out the
He's
game.
good if you want to run with him.
That's whack.
Also, another notable good player, Jay Will on my team. The other Jalen.
Alright, whoever wins this game wins the whole series. So I gotta play hard as fuck. Gotta play hard as fuck. Winner go home. Get ready. Get your popcorn ready. Get your popcorn ready. Here it is.
Oh, say
Winner go home.
does that.
Okay, bitch.
Welcome, folks.
Okay,
And what
bitch.
better way to celebrate the... We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, B.A., absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And now Dallas' starting group. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the 3. And that one, good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Washington outside. Lets the 3 fly. Thompson gets a good look. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
The 3 from Curry. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 6 points.
Doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
Washington outside. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter.
Nah, that's all.
Curry, no good.
Dribble animation, like I thought it was gonna stop quickly, but it
One
didn't.
place you see this Dallas team
It
show
didn't
up
stop.
is in the hustle
Kept
step.
going.
BA,
Kept
this
doing it in the
version
legs
of the
and
Dallas
shit.
Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Outside Pajemski. Here's Butler. The kick out. Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Curry with another miss. And Davis has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. And the foul called on Brandon.
Yeah, that's a good
Pajemski.
foul because we need to
It's
switch.
his first foul of the game. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. The 4th spot held by Anthony Davis.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Well, he has proven that you've got to
I thought
respect
Stephen
the
Curry was
long-range
just gonna
ability
go
of
over the
Spencer
screen because
Dinwiddie.
I was letting the computer control him. But nah.
Curry against
Fuck.
Dinwiddie. From deep. Outside Curry. The 3 ball. That won't go either for Curry. And so Thompson will bring it up for Dallas. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Davis hits.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
Curry passes to Butler. Pass to Curry. Launches it from deep. Gafford grabs the miss.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't.
that timeout got my ass.
Judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul.
Gotta fucking recover from this shit.
Mavericks.
Number 0, Dante.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Clock at 4. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Green.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Moody. No made baskets yet. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Davis against Curry. Dinwiddie outside from the arc. No good that time.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Pajemski. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Curry passes to Green. Here's Butler. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Under duress of the shot clock. Great awareness by Jimmy Butler.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start
They wasting their timeouts quick. We're going to have a lot more timeouts.
But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Now here's Exum.
Let Steve Kerr do timeouts right now.
Points in his last game. Thompson outside. Washington passes to Lively. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Exum. No good on the three.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Butler finds Kuminga. Now here's Jackson Davis. Outside heel. Pass to Payton. It's tipped.
Man, pass it to Jimmy. So
Here's
good,
Marshall,
so good.
covered by Jackson Davis. Marshall can't hit. The Warriors trailing. Back to heel. Outside Payton. And here's Butler. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. It's a tie ball game.
That's the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, just putting in work in close range.
Exum outside. Three seconds left. Here's Lively. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And the second quarter is about to get started. We'll be back.
That's tie game. That's good. It's mid,
if you're just joining us,
but
it's been a pretty even game.
good to start the game because
we
were kind of slowed down, but we were able to just tie the game.
Give it up for their D.
Keep
They're
those
battling,
timeouts.
communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Curry and Heel to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga, and it's Jackson Davis in at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Kuminga. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Mavericks shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Here's Marshall. Washington outside. Lively with a screen on Kuminga to the middle. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Now here's Kuminga. Still no points. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Curry. This one for three. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Marshall, guarded by Payton. Exum outside. Washington, a screen on heel. Exum passes to Marshall. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Hield. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Kuminga. And here's Curry for three. Can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And they're going to count that bucket.
Damn.
And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. So Exum will go to the free throw line. That one on Hield, and the Warriors make some changes. Green comes in for Jackson Davis, and Pajemski subbed in for Hield. And Dallas also making a switch. Martin, he's checked in for Washington. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point, because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively protect the
And
ring,
they called
be
another
able to switch out
timeout.
and guard smaller players on the
Shit,
perimeter.
that's 3
Now you're being
timeouts
asked to be
already.
able to
That's
make shots for
crazy.
free. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility.
I ain't even going to
in
call a
today's game.
timeout until I decide if I want to or not.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors.
Y'all can keep calling
and Dallas
timeouts.
with a change here too. Christie's checked
Y'all
in for
just
Martin.
going. It's a close game. I don't know why y'all calling
Outside,
timeout like
Williams.
that. Not like y'all down 100.
For three. That one is off. Golden State has gone 1 of 4
So them
from
timeouts ain't
three-point
really
land
doing
here in the
shit.
second.
That's why I ain't calling no timeout.
Williams against Curry. Pass to Green. Outside Curry. And here's Butler. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Hammers the lob through.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Driving inside. Christie. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Pajemski. Here's Curry. Curry at the rim.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Williams with it. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Exum outside. Here's the three. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Now here's Butler. The D's right on him. Curry finds some space. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 13.
Now, Jimmy Butler is an unselfish teammate. This guy loves to get his teammates involved.
Here's Exum. Rebounded by Green.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Kuminga, the pass to Green. Outside Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Butler driving in, and he hits it to tie the game. He's got 6.
This guy has got the whole arsenal as a wing. Jimmy Butler can slash to the hoop. He can make jump shots so hard to guard.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Curry.
Well, Draymond Green can dole out as much punishment as he receives, and right there goes into the teeth of the defense.
And count it. The
This
shot
fucking
is good, and
game.
he'll go to the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Dallas.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Now here's Podziemski. He's scoreless. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
From deep.
What the
Dinwiddie,
fuck?
no good. The Warriors have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Hield passes to Butler. It's rebounded by
No
Dallas.
way, yo.
19 seconds left in the first half.
Okay.
Dinwiddie, right side. Davis, a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. 9 seconds left in the first half. Moody passes to Hield. That three's off the mark. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Look here now, the Mavericks. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
Their work on the glass has been superb.
Thanks for joining us. Time to...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. We've got Anthony Davis. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Gafford in at the 5. Davis from long range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Butler passes to Moody. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Gafford with a screen on Curry. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Podziemski grabs the board. And the Warriors shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Outside Moody, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moody. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Najee Marshall.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
Washington finds Davis. Podziemski grabs the board.
No way you got it
Podziemski's
back.
got his 4th rebound in this one. Gafford. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Gosh, he got that
Gafford's got his
shit
second
back,
basket on the
though.
night.
Probably a
Should've
play
got
that
it
drew up in the
back.
locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Davis, the pass to Dinwiddie. Thompson with it. Pass to Gafford. Here's Davis. He goes up again. It's tipped.
Good defense.
And he's all alone. Curry with it. Now Thompson defending. They get it again. The kick out. Curry. Moody on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Pajemski. For the lead. Washington grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Thompson. Davis down low, defended by Pajemski. Another
Fucking
shot.
sucks.
Davis can't hit.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Back to Moody. Outside Pajemski. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
From 12 feet. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Curry looking it over. On the wing, Green. It's stolen by Washington. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Davis polishes off the break.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter, trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
Green, the pass to Butler. Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. To snap the cold streak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Washington passes to Davis. From 6 feet away. The big man, AD, down low.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops
The
and
same
talk it
shit
over.
last time. They switching to get Brandon Pajemski on his ass. Yo, I don't know if I should play fucking Curry this game. I've been messing with that nigga this whole game.
Go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Green. Jackson Davis comes in for Jimmy Butler. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Pajemski. And Payton is subbed in for Curry. Pass to Moody. Outside Payton. And here is Kuminga, defended by Thompson. Kuminga, the pass to Looney. Outside Moody. To win the cold spell. And that one hits the back iron.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Marshall. Thompson outside. A minute 35 left in the third. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Here's Kuminga. No luck on that one. Thompson with some nice D. Exum with it. Looney's there. And that one is stuffed right through.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Intercepted. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And the dunk by Gafford.
Now, Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. And Christie subbed in for Thompson. Pass to Moody to stop the run. Rebounded by Marshall.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Exum passes to Lively. Exum outside, and he lobs it up. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. And the Warriors make some changes. Butler's checked in for Looney. Hield comes in for Kuminga. And Spencer's subbed in for Moody. Edwards, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Williams. Hield passes to Butler. Outside Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Here's
That's
Christie.
it.
And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Christie's got 6.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Steve Kerr with some words for his player.
Ball's got to move, all right? Let's just start driving and kicking and moving it on, all right? Just settle in. Make easy, simple passes.
Boy, the offense does not look very
That's
fluid
what I've
to
been
Coach Kerr
trying
right
to do,
now.
bro. It's been
Just
tough.
not enough movement. When the ball is zipping around, this team is harder to guard.
And with
Motherfucker
the
trying
fourth
to drive,
quarter
nigga,
upon us,
like
time is running out for this
Anthony
game
Davis
to
is
become
sitting there in the
competitive.
paint getting
Curry
ready.
and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kuminga is
They're
out
watching
there
that
with
shit,
Kevon
dude.
Looney. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. That's
Yeah,
the
this
Warriors
game.
5.
The assist numbers certainly
Too
stand
slow
out.
this game. That was too
They've
slow.
really
man.
emphasized ball movement here today.
There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Williams passes to Edwards. Here's Christie, guarded by Payton. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Lively with a screen on Curry. Williams from long range. It doesn't go for him.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Williams against Curry. To the inside. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Williams against Curry. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Pajemski's checked in for Kuminga. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Williams. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look.
What the fuck, Gary Payton guarding that
This one out
nigga?
with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Allie, thank you.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded by Exum. Hield on the wing. Back to Curry. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Curry's got 24.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
There's the screen. Here's Marshall. Offline with a 3.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Continue to get that man the rock. He's delivering whenever it counts.
Here's Christie. On target from range.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
The 3 from Curry. They get the rebound. Ball stolen.
Ah, yo, this game's so dog shit.
Exum outside.
Ain't no way, man. For real.
Lively passes to Exum. Davis with it. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Steve Kerr put
All right,
fucking
guys, and
Gary
they stop the action
Payton
here.
on
They're
this
using their
nigga.
coach's challenge.
Cause they fucking.
One shot down.
I'm done.
Close
Whatever.
calls in every game. The NBA was smart
done with
to
this
adopt
game.
this challenge policy in 2019.
You know,
I
one
knew
thing this does for a
I knew
coach
that
is let his
if I
players
played
know he's
one
got their
match,
back. If they're
I was gonna be
adamant that the call
tired
was
and
wrong,
shit.
he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
Said, fuck
So
it.
they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
It's Pajemski on the wing. The three from Curry. And the rebound goes to Dallas. 17 points was their biggest margin. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Pajemski's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Curry for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Listen, this guy has got good touch and solid shooting stroke. Spencer Dinwiddie comfortable in the catch and shoot.
The 3 from Curry. Can't get it to drop. And Dallas with possession. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Dinwiddie against Curry. Here's Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 14. From outside the arc. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 16 in the second half.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Davis.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Dinwiddie with a screen on Butler.
I'm gonna get my
Davis.
get back. Fuck that. I'm
makes it
gonna get
on the
another
layup.
get back, bro. I ain't gonna
Mavericks
lose.
lead by
I ain't gonna
16.
lose like this, bro.
Stepping up and nailing
I ain't gonna
an
lose
important
like
shot
this, bro.
to put
Fuck
this away.
that.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's Dallas with it. Dinwiddie outside. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys step.
Damn, I'm really tired though. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's it. That's game. That's game. That's game, folks. GG's, GG's.
2K, so definitely.
Stop.